Hello everyone, thank you for dropping in today. I'm not going to be in the video today, but I don't think that should be a problem. I'm just vaping my Aspire with a blue battery, blue drip tip, mouth to lung, some Hanson Gold and Silver, very nice, 24 milligram nicotine. But today's video is going to show you my go-tos through what I have in my drawer. I have a little drawer in my room, and yeah, we'll just show you them. I'm not going to show you the cellar because that's a different place, but these are just all my go-tos. I thought I'd do a video on that, so let's start. It's not a very good start because I've lost the lid, the rim that goes on the top of the mason jar. It's down the back of my bedside cabinet, I think, so I've just got a laggy band on it, medium flake, not as good as it used to be. But I think the tin I must have had was aged, because it was a totally different looking tobacco as well. But this is still nice, still not bad. But that first tin I had was fermented awesomeness. So that's a medium flake. Little jar of cigar leaf that I don't know what I'm going to do with, but it's just been in there for a couple of years. It's an old horseradish jar. Deception Pass. The date is 2015, 19th of the 11th, 2015. I think that's 2016, should have been. I think I've wrote the wrong year on it. But yeah, this is an old kind of horseradish jar that I put blends like, you know, this one Deception Pass I'm not that keen on. But I think it's smoothing out now, so it will. I did like it to an extent. You know, it's a vapor from Seattle Pipe Club. Little bit in there, enough for probably 5-6 bowls, or maybe 4 or 5 bowls. So there's that. Solani Aged Burley Flake 656. I've started smoking in my new Meerschaum that I got off eBay. This was not bad. I mean, it's probably nice tobacco, but smoking it in a brand new Meerschaum, it was tasting a bit funky, to be honest. I've had 2-3 bowls of it through that pipe, and I should continue doing it until I get rid of that funkiness. So so much for the guys that say you don't have to break in the Meerschaum pipe, but my one I did. So, but it's not a problem. It's a nice kind of task to get rid of that and get this smoking in that pipe really good. So I'm doing that from time to time. This is my own Backy Cake, my own Backy Cake number 2, the blend that I pressed. That's a big compressed kind of like chocolate brownie, so nothing goes to waste over here. This is yet another jar that's not a mason jar, but it's doing the job. So that's properly compressed for 14 days. It's like granite, so hard. So we've got that. Still got that 4 ounces I showed on my video, my dream box of Backy. That's the Carter Hall, 22nd of the 2nd, 2015. And I think I've wrote the wrong date on that as well, so, but I'm not bothered. I'm going to leave it a couple of years, and I'm still smoking the pouch that I've got off Pointless Picks. Still got that, but that's Carter Hall. That's about the fullest jar I have. And I've opened it a couple of weeks ago. Still quite a lot. I'm smoking all my American blends very sparingly, because I don't order no more because of custom fees and taxes, duties and all that. This is a full Virginia flake by Sam Gower. Have that there. 50 gram tin in that. I think I've had a bowl out of it. That again is not as good as it used to be, because how I see it, the more pipe smokers we get, the quicker these tobaccos are being eaten up, and then it's all new stuff all the time, so you never get that nice aged tobacco anymore. It's all fresh stuff that needs to be aged for you to remember how good it used to taste when you first started getting it. But, you know, I'm not saying the more pipe smokers we get in the community is a bad thing, but when you look at it in that perspective, it kind of is a little. But you know, that is what it is. We have to age our own now. That's the Kraken from HU. That's identical to the Peter Stockaby's Luxury Twist Flake. They're like in squares, pressed squared. Like that. Bear with me while I put the jars back so then I can get to the other drawer, guys. Oh, and there's them offcuts still of that rich dark flake that I've done on the video of Stonehaven from bag to jar video. They're the offcuts, still got them. Now this is the Boswells and Northwoods I still got. I've only had probably 3-4 bowls from the video I done on my dream box of tobacco from the USA. Oh no, this was Boswell's birthday backy box video. Northwoods, delicious stuff there. Still, that's a big jar. That's a big ass jar. Got that. Some Latakia little pouch, drying out. Kind of crispy now as well. Oh no, this is now vintage Syrian, and on top of it I put the Gaslight because I needed the jar, and I don't want to buy no more jars. I've probably got 30 jars all in total, so the Gaslight is on top of the vintage Syrian just to save jars and money and space. Yeah, they're both Latakias. One's obviously Cyprian and one's Syrian, but yeah, I'm not bothered. This is the McBaron's Bold Kentucky. Did we draw that? 5th of April 2017. This is the only jar. It's actually going really cloudy inside. Can you see that? It's kind of going really smoky, letting off some really nice gases from the tobacco and odours. It's really aging really well, that is. The lid's proper down. It's not coming up to make the clicky. So that's properly sealed, and that's a really good sign, I think. The cloudiness in the jar. That's some strong stuff, but I can do that. I can just have that. It's on the borderline between being just under, you know, the point where if it was any more stronger than what it is, I probably would be a bit lightheaded, a bit queasy, but as it goes, I can smoke that and enjoy it and have a little waltz with Miss Lady N. This is a McLintock Syrian. It's probably got a little bit less body to it, because of the Syrian Latakia. I think is just a tad lighter than the vintage Syrian from McBaren's. So if you're struggling to get the McBaren's, get the McLintock Syrian. Just as good, just as nice, but it's just got a slight less little oomph, because I think it's because it's got a slight less of the Latakia, the Syrian Latakia in it. But apart from that, yeah, it's still good. Do you mean special Latakia flake? No, we don't fill the jars over in the UK. It's too expensive, but as long as you've got 50 gram in there, good to go. For all the Latakia blends, it's the Latakia Flake McBaren's H&H. I bought 3 tins when I done this jarring of this. I think I done the video live on Instagram, which don't stay up, it gets deleted. There's 2 jars in there and about a couple of bowls, not many. So that's kind of crystallizing. You can see really nice fine little bright specks as you turn the tobacco, as you kind of go like that. You'll never be able to see it through here, I don't think, but there's slight crystallization in it. You can see it sparkle, which is really cool. That's good stuff once it's had a good 12 weeks or more on it. Well, you can get away with just 12 weeks, you know, to smooth it out, open the flavours. Frog Martin on the Town. Still got that. Latakia Junction, one of my favourites. That's why I smoke this sparingly from the States. Smoke it once in a blue moon, because I'm not ordering no more from the US because of the high taxes and fees that customs charge. So I smoke it very sparingly, all my American blends. This is winter time. This was one of my favourites, and I've kind of stepped away from it for a while. Not had the desire for a strong Latakia, which I think this is to me. Winter time, Sangawe. Pirate Cake. I think that should be 2016. I don't know why I write the wrong bloody year on. We've got a shit ton in there, plus I've got big jars with big chunks in aging in the cellar, but that's my go-to. That'll last fucking years. This is same again. I smoke that very sparingly, probably once every 3 months. I'll have a bowl. Yeah. This is a full jar. Countryside. I've only tried this once since I got it, so that's a full jar, and that's 4 ounces. Countryside. Very mild kind of English, very mild, very light on the Latakia. Boswell's. Yeah, lid's properly, there's no clicky, the lid's properly sealed, pressed down. I've done nothing to it, it's just time. So that's self-sealing. No, you know, I've not put no vacuum, just by natural process, letting the tobacco deplete the air, you know. And last but not least, HU Tobacco's Fayum, 10th for the 4th 2017. This is good, some good stuff. This is nice. I did enjoy that. So this is almost a full small jar from Germany. Smell that sparingly as well. And that's all my go-tos, guys. I think the Roper's roundels, Bulldog Roper's roundels. Did I show you them? Yeah, seen that in the last video anyway, guys. But that's it for my go-tos, guys. And one day we shall show you the cellar, but not until I think it's good enough to show. So yeah, guys, that's my go-tos, and hope you're having a good Sunday. Hope you've all been doing well. As I said before at the start of the video, thank you very much for dropping in and taking a butcher's at my stash.